So Shavi FS up. This is a 1 hour structure, and the reason I looked into the 1 hour structure is because I saw what price did on Monday, and what price has done on Monday. I was able to correlate it with the structure on 1 hour, and also see that price came back again by Wednesday to reject this roof, which is very okay. That was a normal. That was normal to reject that roof. It was normal to reject that roof. It's a high connecting 3,365 break of structure on 1 hour. So trading is all about playing with multiple time frame. The reason is because for every time frame they provide a different clue, and they are never going to do the same thing at one time. Now you see you have here a roof at 3,365, break of structure retest, price upswing, got rejected by an ascending trend line. And when it broke the structure, it came on retest. You see, on technical, it has formed a descending trend line. If you connect the two of them, they have created a descending trend line. And that descending trend line has sent price from 3,363 into 3,346, almost a 200 pip drop in price. And what I'm seeing again is now we have seen the market is almost now in a bullish channel on 1 hour. On 1 hour, we have a bullish channel, a bullish ascending channel. So technically, I have a buy zone and I'm going to share it. It's for the family. So now we have here as RS resistance becomes support on break of structure. We have here another RS resistance becomes support on break of structure. This is a free trade. This one now is a free trade. After these two ROS level giving us an ascending trend line, this is a free trade. You know, just like all these things I'm doing is to prove that the market must first of all react. Allow the market to throw the first punch. Then you know what to do. You counter it. It's just like in boxing. You have to allow your opponent open up. Let the market throw the punch. Then you draw your trend and wait. These two bearish drop gave birth to a much bearish drop looking like the first one. A supply roof giving us ROS. And here we have a demand floor, demand floor. This is a free trade. These two demand floor gave you this as a free trade, right? So the market, the trading is as simple as ABCD. Just have other things you are doing and wait for it. Wait for it. It's not your duty is not to predict the market. I always tell myself that you don't have penny. So you don't have power to predict market. You can only predict what you have power over, such as you can predict that you will not eat tomorrow. It's up to you. You don't want to eat tomorrow. But to predict that you will see next tomorrow, you are not your God. So these are life scenarios. So we have seen here a demand floor, and we've seen a break of structure, and price came back here on a retest. The two of them have given us a structure. The issue is that the way we make structure, we don't form it. We allow the price to be created. When price is created, then we read meanings into the structure. You see, this is a demand floor. Technically, there is a break of structure here, and you see a consistent retest on this roof, indicating a respect to a broken structure. There are many ways to go about this. There are many ways. Let's be very honest. There is no specific way that you can say, oh, without this way, you have failed. No. But the most important thing is whatever you are doing, be in the direction of the market. Whatever strategy you are using, let it be in the direction of the market. If you are against the market, your strategy will disgrace you. Look at how it's dropping like rain. After I've seen a double top, a descending trend line, and it's forming a double top, and I'm seeing it rain. So you see, there is also another structure at this level. And that structure at that level also provided, even with it alone, it provided this cell structure here. I mean, the buy structure at that level, it provided it. And I'm looking at the dollar index. The dollar index is also showing a significant improvement. Yes. So what I see is a technical pullback into this zone. There might be a technical pullback, and that pullback might come into, for me, let's be very honest, the right trade here now is for price to return back to the floor. This is a floor, a 1 hour floor, just like the way we have 1 hour roof. The market is playing at the middle, it's avoiding the floor, it's avoiding the roof. And when price is avoiding us like this, it's technically setting us up for something much bigger than we know. So the market has to stop avoiding us. We are waiting somewhere and it's changing routes, right? So you can see that after this touch give us a descending trend line. If you connect both of them on 1 hour, when price came back there at 64, it has dropped over 200 pip in price. And here remains a strong demand floor. So 1 hour break of that structure will ultimately set up a more bearish drop. So you switch to your line chart. What are you looking for? You're looking for 1 hour break of structure. So if I get 1 hour break of structure, the structure is broken, but the 1 hour candle is not closed. So the 1 hour candle closed in 21 seconds. If that closed, that adds a bearish possibility. The bearish possibility you are seeing is a possibility that market will continue to drop until we update the floor. In the midterm, we have a pending floor, which we must recognize. This is a pending floor and look at the pattern of drop after price peak liquidity here. If price comes back into this floor, it will be about 3,318 for a potential buy opportunity. And it might extend that relationship into 3,309 for a buy. If price come here, I will be big, family. I'll be very big there. I'll be very big based on 1 hour rule. So sometimes when you are doing higher time frames, always try and scale low. Look at the roof here. The price has avoided the roof. A push into this roof is around 3,460, but it's been avoided. And what gave us the impetus to draw that roof is none other but these two supply reaction. These two supply reaction was what gave us that impetus. Sell one, sell two. In fact, it's these two that gave birth to this. These two supply roof gave birth to this as a free trade to take home. So while we are chatting long distance, sometimes look at the current time frame. This is the current time frame from May 12th. Price action from May 12th into today provided a very good buy sell opportunity. So it's not always looking too back. And one of the things I've learned is looking too back can rob you of potential trade opportunities. So we have seen how price have created a nice floor. This is my roof, this is my floor in a bullish ascending channel. So if we want to have a good buy, the market has to return here. Remember, this is a breakout. This is 3,365 that was connecting the current all-time high, 3,436, and this one is 3,365. And we have a descending trend line breakout. You can see that descending trend line breakout. Sell one, sell two, sell three, breakout. There is a retest here. So on technical, this becomes your new demand floor. So that new demand floor, honestly, my breakout from 1 hour, 1 hour ascending trend line. So if it breaks out from there, that will give the trade an opportunity to realign. What I mean is, let us say we manage to break here. We go back, we come here, we respect it, we come here, we pick liquidity, and the market will most likely might go back from here. This is what I mean by that. Because there's a descending trend line here. There is a resistance structure here, 1 hour resistance, and there is a break of 1 hour resistance, and price came back from the support structure. And we have seen that price broke that support structure. That structure is broken. So technically, we are now authorized to make a descending trend line. There's a 1 hour break of structure over there. Let's look at it very well. Let's look at it very, very well so that we don't make mistakes. So you can see it. That candle broke this floor. It broke that floor. If we are looking at it from incline, but if we are considering that as a horizontal support structure, then the market is right. See, sometimes trading can be a little bit of a nuisance. A little bit of a nuisance. So, so we are watching it, and I'm trying to see what she does there because on this structure, you see, if we are using 1 hour close, there is a break of structure at 1 hour close. But if you are on a horizontal demand floor, the market is on a demand floor. If you are judging this, it's purely on a 1 hour demand on a horizontal structure. But on inclined, it has broken the inclined support structure. The inclined support structure is broken. When you connect it with the previous low, this is a low, this is a low, and if you want to judge that, it's already broken. So now market gets complex. So you want the market to outrightly break out. An outright breakout from here, 1 hour close, will give us a signal whether we are to come here at 332 or we are to come a little bit extreme. And this is a very nice roof. This is a very nice roof for me, as long as I'm concerned. This is a very nice roof. So let's see what price does. Let's see what it does. For me, the best thing to do is if you're not in any trade at all, pray that the market comes down here. Then let's look at our expert advisor. I have my reasons so that we'll see what the expert advisors are saying. And it's showing me see exactly where I told you for a buy. Look at that green bar there. The green bar is telling you that place is a buy. Look at it here. It's a buy position. There is a buy, 3,331. And in a more extreme case, it's 3,322. So we're going to look at it, the EMA SMA combination on multiple time frame. So we're on 45 minutes, haven't gotten our structures in the most current time frame. Then we are looking out for possible opportunity of a buyback or a bearish sell. Now on 1 hour, we see that EMA is telling us 3,323, which is not bad. Look at the structure that I'm working with now. The structure I'm working with is here. There is a breakout structure at this level, and this is the retest. This is what I'm more interested in. So I'm waiting for price to come back into 17, 3,317. If that will happen, that will be fine. If that didn't happen, it's still fine. So let the market do whatever it wants to do. Now see where it gets a little bit nice. Like I was saying before, that we had an ascending trend line. That ascending trend line, you will appreciate it on 45 minutes. Now the blue EMA, that is the 200 EMA, is pointing here